It's hard to imagine the face of modern house flipping without thinking of Christina Haack. With her signature blonde hair, polished aesthetic, and commanding presence on HGTV, she built a real estate empire in front of millions. But behind the perfectly staged homes and camera-ready smile lies a storm of controversies, public feuds, and personal scandals that almost brought her soaring career to a screeching halt. This is the story of Christina Haack, her rise, her reign, and the shocking scandals that nearly ended it all. Christina Haack was born on July 9, 1983, in Anaheim, California. She grew up in Southern California, where the vibrant housing market would eventually shape her destiny. Christina's early years weren't defined by fame, but by a deep fascination with design and real estate. She attended a local high school and eventually began working in the real estate business straight out of college, focusing on the booming Southern California property market. We frequently post videos on topics like this, so don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay informed and never miss an update. It was in this world that she met Tarek El Moussa. The two shared a passion for real estate and quickly became both partners in life and business. They got married in 2009 and began flipping houses together, blending Christina's keen eye for design with Tarek's salesmanship. Their chemistry and hustle caught the attention of HGTV producers, and in 2013, their show Flip or Flop debuted. What made Christina stand out was her ability to balance glamour with grit. She wasn't just the designer picking out tiles and paint colors. She was a driving force in the business, confident in negotiations and quick on her feet during high-stress flips. As Flip or Flop grew, so did Christina's star power. She became one of HGTV's most recognizable faces, later landing her own spin-off, Christina on the Coast, and eventually starring in The Flip-Off. Her real estate savvy and on-camera charisma built an empire. But while her career skyrocketed, her personal life was unraveling behind the scenes. Christina and Tarek's marriage, once picture-perfect, began to crack under intense public pressure, health struggles, and fertility challenges. Tarek was diagnosed with both thyroid and testicular cancer in 2013, and Christina endured a difficult pregnancy with their son Braden, spending months on bed rest before returning to filming just weeks after giving birth. The strain was enormous, and by May 2016, their relationship reached its breaking point. One night, after a heated argument, Tarek stormed out of their home with a gun, prompting Christina to call the police in fear. Authorities located him in a nearby nature preserve with a helicopter. Though Tarek later said the gun was for protection, the incident marked the beginning of the end. Divorce followed, and rumors of infidelity swirled. Reports claimed that Christina had grown close to contractor Gary Anderson while still married to Tarek. Both denied the affair, but Christina did briefly date Gary after the separation, which only added fuel to tabloid speculation. Christina moved on quickly, marrying British television presenter Ant Anstead in 2018. Their whirlwind romance led to a surprise backyard wedding and the birth of their son Hudson in 2019. But within 2 years, the relationship fell apart, leading to a painful and public divorce. Ant accused Christina in court filings of being an inattentive mother, claiming she only spent 9 days a month with Hudson over a 20-month period. The custody battle was bitter, with Ant arguing for full custody and accusing her of using Hudson in sponsored posts. Christina fired back, accusing him of trying to tarnish her reputation. The drama didn't stop there. Even after her split from Tarek, the two continued filming Flip or Flop, and tensions boiled over on set in 2021. Tarek allegedly called her a washed-up loser and compared her unfavorably to his new partner, Selling Sunset star Heather Ray Young. Behind the scenes, crew members reportedly witnessed regular clashes between the exes as they struggled to maintain a professional front while their personal animosity simmered just below the surface. Then came the headlines that stunned even her most loyal fans. In 2021, Christina publicly revealed that she had smoked psychedelic Bufo alvarius toad venom to combat anxiety. She described it as a life-changing spiritual experience that freed her from years of fear. While her fans were intrigued, her ex-husband Tarek was reportedly furious that she discussed it publicly, worried about the impact on their children. The following year, tensions escalated between Christina and Heather Rael Musa during a children's soccer game. Witnesses claim the two women got into a heated argument, and Tarek had to pull Heather away. Minutes later, Tarek and Christina's then-husband Josh Hall were in a shouting match that required a coach to step in. Though the families later issued a joint statement about focusing on co-parenting, the public spectacle fueled headlines for weeks. By the time Christina married Josh Hall in April 2022, her life was already under intense scrutiny. Their marriage crumbled just 2 years later, and this time, the fallout played out in real time on HGTV. Their split became part of the flip-off, where the couple competed against Tarek and Heather on screen while navigating their own breakup behind the scenes. The divorce got messy fast. Christina made sharp comments about Josh during media appearances, and his camp fired back with press statements calling her obsessed and accusing her of using drama for attention. Their final online exchanges were biting in public, culminating in Josh's post-divorce message warning against marrying someone who needs constant public validation. Adding to the drama, Christina's bold fashion choices have also drawn criticism. In 2025, she posted vacation photos from France with her daughter Taylor, where both wore daring outfits. Critics flooded the comments, accusing Christina of dressing inappropriately and setting a bad example. Others defended her, calling the backlash judgmental and outdated. Meanwhile, Christina faced rumors that she had cheated on Josh Hall with her current partner, businessman Christopher LaRocca. LaRocca's ex claimed there was overlap between their relationships, though both Christina and LaRocca denied any wrongdoing. They insisted they met after Christina's separation from Josh, calling the allegations false and malicious. Despite the scandals, Christina has remained a fixture on television. Now in her early 40s, she continues to build her brand with multiple HGTV projects, her own design ventures, and a thriving social media presence. She lives in Newport Beach, California, with her 3 children, co-parenting with Tarek and Ant. Over the years, Christina has transformed from a young real estate agent to a reality TV powerhouse, weathering intense public scrutiny and personal upheaval. The scandals that nearly ended her career were real. Lawsuits tied to real estate seminars, explosive divorces, public feuds, and personal revelations that shocked fans. But Christina's resilience, business acumen, and undeniable star power have kept her at the top. She's a woman who has lived much of her life in the public eye, stumbled in full view of millions, and somehow found a way to keep flipping not just houses, but her narrative too. Her story isn't just one of glamour and gossip. It's about survival in a world that often builds celebrities up only to watch them fall. Christina Haack has faced scandal after scandal, but each time, she's walked away a little bolder, a little tougher, and still standing in front of the camera. And for fans, that's exactly why they can't stop watching.